I'm going to be giving y'all a makeup tutorial because, like, I can't fit all of the details into a small little Instagram reel or anything. So, and I just wanted to have one that would actually stay forever since I don't know when TikTok is actually, like, if it's going to actually get banned or anything. So, yeah, I just wanted to make an in-depth makeup tutorial for y'all, just my everyday makeup, because I do get a lot of compliments for it, and, you know, just want to give y'all some tips and tricks that I couldn't fit in, like, a little simple makeup tutorial. So, yeah. And without further ado, let's get into it.
Okay, so let's get started. So I got myself the little influencer band from Walmart. So first off, you know, of course I like to get my face washed. I start with a clean face, right? And I like to put a thick toner just to keep my face moisturized because it is the winter
And my face gets really dry, so yeah, I like to start with that.
For my acne, I like to use the Good Molecules Glycolic Exfoliating Toner.
This one is the Thayer's Witch Hazel unscented toner.
Especially for the winter, I use this moisturizing Milk Ceramide Essence Toner, and I got it from TJ Maxx, so cop, guys. Moisturizer, I use the CeraVe Moisturizing Cream. It's kind of crusty because I've had it for a while, but yeah, it does wonders. So I've already put some toner on before this, so let's just get started.
And I put the moisturizer just, I mean, it's as simple as that.
Okay, that was it for skin prep. Now let's go in with actual makeup. So this is what I start with my base with. I use e.l.f. Halo Glow, and I use shade 5 Medium Tan. And since it is winter, I only use this like where I just got this on my jeans. Anyways, so since it is winter, I just use this on the parts that I would like want to bronze. So I put it, I'm about to show y'all the placement. So like that. And of course I blend it that way. I'll show y'all tips on how to blend throughout this. I put it like this. Nose. Like how I would like to contour. Okay. So this is a placement. Okay, now how I blend it is I first start, oh yeah, also I use a sponge that is like kind of wet and I just tap it where it's right here, and then for right here I blend it out towards my ear because I don't like whenever people don't blend it outwards, because I've had people before tell me, oh Erica, your makeup isn't blended all the way, and I was like, what am I supposed to do about it now? So to not let that happen, you just blend it that way. Okay, and then for this little part, blend it in, so then your cheekbone looks snatched, which it looks kind of harsh, so you can just like drag it. So yeah, and then you just pat it wherever. And then for here, you just blend it down towards the neck, so then it'll blend in with the neck, so then people won't be like, oh, your face is not the same color as your neck, because we do not want that. We want it to blend right in. Okay, same for this side. Pat outwards. Tap forwards, tap down, tap up. Okay? And then for the nose, I like to go to like this part, and then I just gently do it because you don't want it to go all over the place or then it'll lose its shape, right? So I'm a little bit stuffy because it's freezing outside. Anyways, and then for the forehead, you just like blend it towards the hairline. Oh my gosh, I look horrid. Guys, trust the process. Y'all know my makeup is on fleek. Don't even lie to me. So that is the first step. Now that we have done our little underpainting contouring type mess, I love this concealer. It is the Tarte concealer and it says Shape Tape Radiant and it is shade 35N, which is medium. Okay, now I'm gonna show y'all the placement for this. So basically, we put a line right here. That's it. Boom, 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 boom. Then going for a dip because it's a little bit dry. We put some right here, those two parts, and the chin. Okay? Because we want to cover the smile lines because, you know, I'm just a little chunk of sunshine and I always be smiling all the time. So I have to, you know, fix that up. And then I like to let it sit for a little bit. So while we're letting that sit for a little bit, I'm going to do my brows. How I do my brows is I get the e.l.f. Brow Lift and I use a little spoolie, right? And then I just, let's get a close-up of this. I just do a little bit, about like, just to cover one little side of it. And then I just brush it up. Now we don't keep it that way after we brush it, okay, y'all? After we brush it up, then we slide it down. Brush up, slide down. Okay? Then you want it to stay smooth because sometimes it like clumps up in some parts, so you have to just keep on brushing it up, sliding down. Okay? So you get the desired shape that you want.
And I used to carve out my brows, but lately I haven't been wanting to because I already like the way, because whenever I like smooth it down, right, it already like takes away some of that, some of the halo glow that I put before, so it already gives off like a brightening carved effect, if that makes sense. Okay.
Now same thing on the other side.
See? Notice how both sides look the same? That's the way yours is. They are not cousins. They are not sisters. They are twins. And it better be that way every single time.
Anyways, so now that the concealer has set for a little bit, and the reason why you let it set is because I've done this before, but I've noticed that whenever you put concealer like on the back of your hand and you let it sit for a while, it actually like kind of stains it and it stays there forever.
Not forever, but like, I mean, you know, you get the point.
Like it's smudge proof, right? So if you let it sit, then it'll stay in the same spot that you want to keep it in, right? But you don't want it to sit for too long or then it's not going to be blendable. So anyways, same sponge and I just blend it up like that. Then this one I like to tap it in the same spot that I want it to be in because we want the eye bag coverage, right? So, and then we only make it go up right there. And then you can like tap down a little bit just so then it will have a smooth blend, right? And I know what you're thinking, like you still see the crease right there, but wait until I bake it up. And you just tap it. You don't smear it or else it's gonna go crazy and you're just wasting product. So you just tap in. Same for this side.
Same spot, upwards.
Tap a little bit lower to get that extra product to blend down with the rest of your face. Okay. So we're kind of already looking not so crazy, right? So for the nose, I like it to be a little bit brighter since we already contoured it, right? So I just get like a lighter concealer. This is like a concealer stick. This is Revlon, and it's basically like it has highlighter and contour, but they're both too light for me. But what I like to do for my nose, I like to get the highlighter one, and I just put it like that. And I don't keep it that way. We don't keep it that way. We're not e-girls in 2016, okay? We just swipe it. Swipe it, slide it. That is the only time we are gonna be able to swipe it, slide it, okay, y'all? That's the only excuse. Now, I'm gonna show y'all how I bake. Now, this is my key step to how to get a smooth base. I know how earlier I said that I have dry skin, right? But also my skin gets really oily, so if I used a loose setting powder, it would just cake up, right? And I've seen that with so many girls. They always use loose setting powder and it just like cakes up into like little clumps on their makeup, and I'm just like, let me help you. Okay, so I'm gonna help y'all right now. Instead of using a loose setting powder, I actually use a pressed foundation, and this is the e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation in shade Light 240W. So it's like broken, and I just get, I'm not even gonna show y'all the other side of this because it's like disgusting, but I get a little powder puff, and what I do, okay, pay attention y'all, pay attention. You swipe it on there. Right? Tap it to get the excess down, right? And then press, tap, 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 slide. Okay? Again, this time I'm just gonna tap because I already have some product on there. And then where it didn't really get much, I just go over it again. For these parts, I don't really like to put too much powder right there because it's not really that oily for me. See, it depends on how oily your skin is. Y'all don't have to pay attention to that, but just do whatever goes with y'all's skin type. I just tap the excess off the back of my hand and I just put it right here. And then of course I want to do the baddie streak right there. I tap it.
Oh yeah.
Now we're snatching it up.
You see the difference?
Now it's not gonna stay that way. We're gonna brush it off later, but for now, we're gonna keep it. So then I just tap it for the chin. My chin gets oily for some reason. Like I have a lot of breakouts right there, so that's why I put a lot of powder right here.
And I don't really like to spot conceal anymore because that would make me more insecure about my acne. So I quit doing that, so that's why I'm not doing that in this makeup tutorial, because I remember in my old makeup tutorials on TikTok, I would always try to teach y'all how to spot conceal, but I'm sorry y'all.
Like I'm not gonna do that anymore. Just for the sake of my own mental state.
Okay, and then booyah.
Oh yeah, also another thing that I did not point out is that like it needs to be sharp against your nose, like if that makes sense. Like you see that? I don't know, it's just one of the keys to how to keep your nose contour in shape. Whenever you're baking, do not like go ham. Just queen never cry. So that's how I bake. And now we're gonna let that sit. While we're letting that sit, I'm gonna teach you how I do my eyeballs. First off, I use my eyelash curler, of course, and it does not have the brand on it, but I got it from TJ Maxx. It was super cute and super cheap, so I got it. And then I get them from the root and I just curl them up. I mean, if you don't know how to use one of these, get your mama to teach you. That's all I gotta say. Okay. And like, you see how I do that little motion? I do that like from the root of the hair to the end. Like if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it, guys. Then I do the same thing for the other eye. Now, I'm going to show y'all the mascaras that I like to use. And it just depends on my outfit, my mood, whatever. So first, I would use the Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara in the shade Blackest Black. And I would use it first to give me volume. And then I would use the Telescopic on the ends to give me length. But lately, I got the Too Faced Better Than Bleep Chocolate Mascara, and it's literally brown. But I mean, I feel like it just makes my eyes pop whenever I use it, and it looks so cute and natural. But for the sake of this video, and for the sake of y'all's money, because this is so expensive, I'm gonna give y'all my old lash routine. So, like I said, we start off with the Sky High mascara, and it's kind of old, so it's kind of crusty, so this probably is not a very trustworthy example, but I just get it from the root, and I just wiggle it up, and then I use the end of it to get the ends, because I like the cat eye look. And then also for the front, because it's hard to get the front with a full tube. So the next eye, do the same thing. Now we do Telescopic. And oh yeah, also I don't really use this one for my bottom lashes because I feel like it just makes it look chunky. So Telescopic, put it on the ends.
And then I'm going to do my bottom lashes in a second, but I'm not going to do it yet because I want to take off the powder first because I don't want my mascara to go everywhere.
Now, how we get off the powder after we have let it bake for quite a bit, we just, okay, we're going too fast. Hold up.
Wait a minute, something ain't right.
Just get a brush like this, and then you just press it first. Just press it all over where you put the powder. Oh, I'm gonna poke my eye. Yeah, just poke. Just don't poke your eye. press it down wherever you put the powder, because we don't want to just rub it off, wasting the product, right? So I guess that's a big rule of this makeup tutorial, is no rubbing, just pressing in. Okay, now for the parts where there's like a lot, you just rub it off. I mean, it's not really rubbing, it's like just powdering it off, like, you know, dusting around your room, you know, dust your face. But I don't do that underneath, because you still want that coverage of your eye bags, because, you know, we don't be getting much sleep at night, sweet pea. So I just press it, and then for this part, I just go ham, because we don't want any sharp streaks anywhere. And then chin, press. Back to my mascara. So now we get the L'Oreal Paris, and we put it on the bottom. Ugh, I did that horribly.
Dramatic.
I think this mascara is way too bold.
Trust me, it is.
Okay, Miss Spider Lash.
Let's do this other side. Maybe it'll give us justice for how horribly I just did.
Okay, good enough. I feel like a Kardashian. I feel like Kim Kardashian right now. Now, last thing that I do with my eyes on the daily is so I have this nude LA Colors eyeshadow palette. I got this raggedy little brush, and it's just like petites, and it just, so for the eyeshadow, I use this dark brown. Get a little press action right there. And then first off, I like to start about right here, 3/4 of my eyeball. And I just like to build it up a little bit right there. So then, you know, it adds some volume to Like it adds a shadow, so then it looks like I have even more lashes than I actually do. Now we just push it out. Like it's more of just like building up, so then it'll stay for the day and everything. And it's bold enough to actually show, but not be too bold that it scares people away. So then I like to get my nail and just like drag it out so then I can see how I would like it. I add a little bit more right there and then just drag it. I drag it with my nail so then it'll be a little bit sharper, but that's literally it. And then if I feel fancy, I just rub this off, and then I get this lighter brown and I make it into a little smoky wing. I don't know, y'all get the point. Now we do the same thing on the other side.
Get the dark brown, build it up 3/4 of the way, put it in the corner, drag.
Oh, see how that just does all the work for you? Can y'all see that? Sorry, I'm filming on my iPad, so that's why the quality is so trash, y'all. Oh, that one was more bolder than her sister, but if it's more bold than that, then you can just like tap it to make it a little bit, to just get the excess eyeshadow off. Okay, so that's it. This is just for special events. I like to get my e.l.f. Camo Liquid Blushes. I have the shades Gorge Orange and Coral Crush for special occasions only, or just if I really want to look cute that day, or like if my outfit matches it. Before I do the baking, I like to put just, you know, a dot and then blend. Back to what we're doing now, since today we're just doing an everyday makeup look. Y'all don't even have an excuse to not use this. This is the e.l.f. blush in shade Blushing. It's literally the only shade that they have it in. But guess what the price of this is? $2 at the local Walmart. Go cough, guys. So I just tap, and then we start from the top, go down. And I like to smile a little bit while I'm doing it, so then we make sure our placement is right. And the reason why I start from the top is so then it looks more lifted, but I still blend it out. You don't keep it at the top. You blend it around town, okay? But we don't start at the bottom because we do not want the party to start there. This is the point in which our face stops, and that is where our face should start. Okay, our face does not start in the middle of our face. It starts right there. And y'all, this is like a really good blush. Like, it is buildable. So like, if y'all don't like this, put some more layers on it.
Like, it just depends on your mood, y'all. Like, makeup does not have to be like a specific amount or order or whatever. It's just whatever y'all feel like.
It doesn't matter what other people think. It's just about what you think, okay, sweetheart? Except for whenever people tell you that you didn't blend it all the way. Then you need to listen. Okay, so that is it for the base. NYX Professional Makeup Retractable Lip Liner in shade Plum. Now this is for whenever I feel bold, or like if I just want to be a queen, you know? Just like all day, every day, excuse me, what? Anyways, and then my brown one is, of course, a NYX again. This one is the lip pencil in shade Espresso. Ooh, love me some warmth. And then this is another one. I got this one for free, I think. It's a Beauty Concepts, by the way, in case y'all want a free lip liner from who knows where. But I'm gonna show y'all my lip combo that I had on for Thanksgiving on the gram. Follow me on the gram, by the way, guys. So what I did was, of course, I got the NYX lip liner in shade Espresso. I line my lips with that, and I don't go over or under. You just put it right there where it is. And then I wanted it to have a little bit of pop to it, because, you know, we don't want no full-on booty lips, which this is actually what I'd be doing every single day. I just put this and then my lip gloss. We'll get to that in a second. And then we got the Plum. Now, I know what y'all might be thinking. Y'all might be like, well, the Plum one just completely covered up the brown one, so what was the point? Actually, the brown one added more dimension for the Plum one to just add color to the dimension. Get it right. And then my all-time favorites. This is the Fenty Beauty Heat lip plumper, and I guess it's in shade 03 or something, but it's called Gloss Bomb Heat Universal Lip Luminizer Plus Pumper, blah, 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 blah. I love it so much. When I tell you, people be telling me that I got the biggest, beautiful, most juiciest lips ever, this is why. I mean, just look at how your eyeballs just fell out because of how beautiful that was. That is it for my makeup tutorial, I guess. I hope y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all love me. I love y'all too. Follow me on the gram and TikTok and everywhere, and stay tuned for all the other videos that I have coming, because I don't really know what else I'm going to add, but just know it's going to be so good, y'all. I'm excited for this little YouTube journey. I'm excited to be a little influencer. I've always wanted to be an influencer, and I don't think that's going to change anytime soon. So bye, y'all. Love y'all. Have a blessed day, and Jesus loves you.